Loving yourself might seem like a given, yet so many of us neglect this fundamental practice. In the hustle of day-to-day life, prioritizing yourself can sometimes feel like a luxury you can't afford. But what if I told you that self-love isn't just about treating yourself or indulging in your desires? It's about respecting and nurturing your own well-being and happiness. Today, we're looking into the essence of self-love, understanding its importance, and exploring the initial steps on how to genuinely care for yourself in ways that foster growth and contentment. Self-love is the art of valuing your own well-being and happiness. It's a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. It encourages you to take care of your own needs and not sacrifice your well-being to please others. It's not about being self-centered or arrogant. It's about getting in touch with ourselves, our well-being, and our happiness. This concept is often misunderstood. Many confuse self-love with selfishness, yet there's a clear distinction. Where selfishness often comes at the expense of others, self-love is about ensuring that you're well and healthy, so you're in a position to bring your best self to your interactions with others. It's about giving yourself the same kindness and care you'd extend to others. When you practice self-love, you ensure that you're not depleting yourself to the point of having nothing left to offer the world, which in turn allows you to contribute more authentically and generously. Recognizing the signs that indicate a lack of self-love can be a starting point for turning things around. Do you often find yourself agreeing to plans you'd rather skip just to keep others happy? Or perhaps you're always hard on yourself, indulging in harsh self-criticism that you would never dream of directing towards someone else. Other signs might include neglecting your own needs and care, putting yourself last, and tolerating poor treatment from others because you feel that's what you deserve. Each of these instances points to a common root, a shortage of self-love. Acknowledging these signs is the first step towards cultivating a healthier relationship with yourself. Understanding and addressing these areas where you sell yourself short is crucial. It's about setting boundaries, learning to say no, and recognizing that you are worthy of every bit of kindness and respect that you so readily give to others. Holding on to relationships and situations that drain you can significantly impede your personal growth and overall mental health. When you cling to these unhealthy attachments, it may feel safe or comfortable in the moment, but the long-term effects are often quite damaging. These attachments can keep you stuck in a cycle of negativity, preventing you from experiencing true happiness and fulfillment. The emotional toll of not letting go is substantial. It can lead to feelings of stagnation where you find yourself moving through the motions of life without really living. This stagnation often breeds resentment, a feeling that weighs heavily on your heart, making it difficult to move forward or accept new opportunities that come your way. By not letting go, you risk losing more than just your peace of mind. You risk losing the potential to grow and enjoy a more fulfilling life. When you make the decision to let go of the things that no longer serve your well-being, a weight is lifted. You create space in your life for new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that align better with your personal values and aspirations. Letting go is not about giving up. It's about making a conscious choice to prioritize your happiness and well-being. The benefits of this choice are numerous. First, there is a newfound sense of self-respect that comes from standing up for your own happiness. You start to see yourself in a more positive light, which boosts your confidence and self-esteem. There's also a sense of freedom that comes with letting go. Without the chains of unhealthy attachments, you find that you are free to make choices that are right for you, free to be yourself, and free to move forward in life. This freedom leads to significant personal growth. As you shed the layers of past attachments, you uncover parts of yourself that were previously overshadowed by negativity. You learn more about who you are, what you truly want, and what you are capable of achieving. Each step away from the past and into the present is a step towards a brighter, more fulfilled self. While we continue to explore these concepts, remember that the journey of self-love and letting go is deeply personal and unique to each individual. The steps may vary, but the destination remains the same: a life lived with purpose, happiness, and an abundance of self-love. Letting go of unhealthy attachments can feel overwhelming, but it begins with small, deliberate steps. The first step is recognizing what no longer aligns with your well-being. It could be a relationship, a belief, or a habit that drains your energy. The key is to be honest with yourself about what is holding you back. Acknowledge that it is okay to release things that do not contribute positively to your life. One effective way to start letting go is by setting clear boundaries. Boundaries allow you to protect your emotional and mental health, giving you the space to focus on what truly matters. It's important to understand that setting boundaries is not about pushing others away or isolating yourself. It's about ensuring that your needs are respected and that you have the time and energy to take care of yourself. Saying no when necessary and allowing yourself to step back from toxic situations can be empowering. Another step to letting go is allowing yourself to accept the process of change. Change is a natural part of life, and resisting it often leads to unnecessary suffering. Accept that some things are not meant to last, and the ting and ting better. By focusing on what lies ahead rather than holding on to what is past, you can move forward with a clearer mind and a lighter heart. Once you begin letting go of what weighs you down, it's crucial to replace that space with habits and actions that nurture your well-being. Creating a self-love routine can be one of the most effective ways to do this. A self-love routine involves consciously incorporating habits into your day that reinforce your self-worth and promote personal growth. Start by dedicating time each day to something that nurtures your mind, body, and soul. This doesn't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. Simple practices like spending a few quiet moments each morning. This can also include journaling, where you write down your thoughts, feelings, and goals. Through journaling, you gain clarity on where you stand and where you want to go. Physical self-care is another essential aspect of your routine, whether it's a walk outside, exercise, or simply ensuring you get enough rest. Taking care of your body is a reflection of the respect and love you have for yourself. It's not about striving for perfection, it's about making choices that prioritize your health and well-being. While you establish these habits, self-love becomes a natural part of your daily life. The more you practice these actions, the more you begin to realize your own value, and the easier it becomes to maintain this sense of self-worth even when faced with challenges. While you start on this journey of self-love, you may encounter resistance both from within yourself and from others around you. It's common to face challenges when making changes that prioritize your well-being, especially if those changes affect your relationships or daily routines. Understanding how to navigate these challenges is crucial in maintaining your commitment to self-love. When you start setting boundaries and prioritizing your needs, you might face criticism or misunderstanding from people used to the old patterns of your behavior. It's important to stand firm in your decisions and reaffirm to yourself that taking care of your needs is not only important but essential. If you find yourself wavering, remind yourself of the reasons you started on this path. Keeping a journal of your progress and the positive changes you've noticed can help reinforce your commitment during tough times. Resistance might also come from within. Old habits and fears can surface, making it seem easier to revert to familiar patterns. This is when having a support system or a plan can make a significant difference. Reach out to supportive friends or communities, read books, or engage in discussions that reinforce your new mindset. Remember, the path to self-love is a process, and it's okay to have moments of doubt as long as you keep moving forward. Transforming how you see yourself is a vital part of your self-love journey. This transformation involves shifting from a critical self-view to one that is accepting and appreciative. Start by monitoring your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself influences your self-perception profoundly. Replace negative or critical thoughts with affirming and supportive statements. Instead of telling yourself, "I can't," say, "I can," or "I'm learning." This subtle shift in language can significantly change how you feel about yourself and your capabilities. Another effective strategy is to recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Every step forward, every boundary set, and every act of self-care is a victory that should be acknowledged. This not only boosts your confidence, but also reinforces that you are capable of achieving the happiness and well-being you deserve. Visualization is another powerful tool in transforming your self-perception. Spend time envisioning yourself as the confident, self-loving individual you aspire to be. Imagine how you handle challenges gracefully, accept opportunities with enthusiasm, and interact with others from a place of self-respect. Over time, these visualizations can help manifest these traits in your everyday life, making them a natural part of who you are. Forgiveness plays a pivotal role in the journey of self-love. It involves releasing resentment and bitterness that may have accumulated over years, whether towards others or oneself. Forgiving is not about condoning past hurts or dismissing them. Rather, it's about freeing oneself from the heavy burden that these negative emotions carry. By choosing to forgive, you allow yourself to let go of past grievances, which can liberate a tremendous amount of energy previously consumed by holding on to pain. Starting with self-forgiveness is crucial. Often we are our own harshest critics, punishing ourselves for mistakes long past. Learning to forgive oneself is an act of kindness that can heal and open pathways to deeper self-love. Acknowledge that mistakes are part of being human and allow yourself the grace to move forward. This process can reduce internal conflict and lead to a more peaceful state of mind, enhancing overall emotional well-being. As you incorporate forgiveness and continue to practice the principles of self-love, you begin to see significant changes in your life. Accepting self-love fully means consistently choosing actions and thoughts that reinforce your value and worth. It means making choices that align with your well-being and stepping away from situations that drain your spirit. Maintaining a life of self-love requires daily commitment. It involves revisiting and reinforcing the habits and practices you've established. Regularly engaging in self-care, setting boundaries, and practicing positive self-talk are foundational elements that support a life rich in self-love. It's also important to remain patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate through various life changes. Self-love is not a static state, but a continuous practice that adapts and evolves with your life's journey. Commitment is the backbone of sustaining any significant change, including the journey to self-love. Staying committed means continuously choosing behaviors and thoughts that support your self-love journey. Even when it's challenging, it requires a conscious decision to prioritize your well-being every day, regardless of the external circumstances or internal conflicts you may face. To enhance your commitment, it's beneficial to set specific goals for your self-love practice. These could be as simple as dedicating time for a daily walk, or as profound as resolving to speak kindly to yourself throughout the day. Regularly reviewing these goals and assessing your progress helps keep your commitment alive and responsive to your needs. It's also helpful to remind yourself of the benefits you've experienced from self-love, as this can motivate you to continue despite any setbacks. As you grow more comfortable and consistent in your self-love practices, consider expanding them to include new areas of your life. This might involve learning new skills, exploring new hobbies, or simply expanding your social interactions to include more supportive and positive people. Each of these steps can enhance your sense of self-worth and deepen your relationship with yourself. Another aspect of expanding your self-love practice is to share what you've learned with others. Sharing can take many forms, such as supporting a friend in their own journey to self-love, even starting a blog to document and discuss your self-love journey. Engaging with others not only reinforces your own practices, but also creates a support network that can provide encouragement and insight. While we move forward, remember that self-love is a dynamic practice that benefits from being nurtured and adjusted as your life changes. Keep exploring what makes you feel respected, valued, and whole. Every step you take in this direction not only enhances your own life, but also sets a powerful example for those around you on the importance of loving oneself. Keep moving forward with kindness and courage, knowing that each act of self-love builds a more fulfilling and joyful life. Thank you for joining me on this video exploration of self-love. While we wrap up today's video, remember that the journey towards truly loving yourself is one of the most rewarding journeys you can start on. It requires patience, commitment, and a gentle approach towards oneself. Each small step you take is a significant stride towards a more fulfilled and peaceful life. If you found value in this discussion, please consider sharing it with someone who might benefit from it as well. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content designed to help you lead a more balanced and positive life. Your support helps us grow and continue providing valuable content. Thank you once again for your time and attention. Keep practicing self-love, and remember, you are worthy of all the kindness you offer to yourself.